A man walked into a landfill and triggered a crisis that left hundreds of people stranded at sea, with nowhere to go and no way out. This is the story of the cruise ship that no country wanted. Leo Schoper loved birds. That was his thing. He and his wife Miriam had been traveling across South America for weeks, chasing rare species, photographing wildlife, living the dream. But near Ushuaia, Argentina, Leo got a tip. There were birds near a local landfill, unusual ones, the kind serious birdwatchers lose their minds over. Locals told him to stay away. The area was dangerous. Everyone in that region knew it. That landfill was infested with long-tailed pygmy rice rats, and those rats were carrying something horrifying. Leo went anyway. Didn't bother with a mask, didn't bother with gloves, just walked straight in with his binoculars and his camera like it was a nature reserve on a Sunday afternoon. What he didn't know was that the rat droppings on the ground, dried out, broken into dust, were carrying the Andes strain of hantavirus. And the moment he breathed in that contaminated air, his fate was sealed. Now, here's what makes the Andes strain different from every other version of this virus. Every other strain, you have to come into direct contact with infected rodents to catch it. The Andes strain is the only one in the world that spreads human to human. The only one. And it kills between 35 and 50% of everyone it infects. No cure, no specific treatment, just your body fighting for its life while your lungs slowly fill with fluid. Leo had no idea he was already carrying it when he boarded the MV Hondius.
The ship set sail. Days passed. Then Leo started feeling off. Tired, feverish, headaches that wouldn't quit. He brushed it off. Probably travel fatigue, maybe a cold. By the time it was clear something was seriously wrong, it was already too late. Leo Schoper died aboard that ship. His wife Miriam made it off, but collapsed and died shortly after. And now, the real nightmare began. How many people had Leo been close to? How many shared dining rooms, corridors, air with him? The ship's ventilation system alone could have carried particles to every corner of that vessel. Nobody had answers, just fear. And that fear was spreading faster than any test result could confirm. Passenger after passenger started showing symptoms. Crew members fell ill. And one by one, country after country slammed the door shut. No docking, no entry. The MV Hondius was on its own, stuck at sea, cases climbing, nowhere to go.
That's when travel influencer Jake Rosemarin pulled out his phone. Tears running down his face, voice shaking, he posted a video telling the world exactly what it felt like to be trapped on that ship. Abandoned, terrified, watching people get sick with no end in sight. And what did the internet do? Mocked him, called him soft, said he was being dramatic for views. But here's the thing. After COVID, millions of people trained themselves to be skeptical of every outbreak story they saw. And sometimes that skepticism tips into something dangerous, into dismissing real suffering as content, real death as clout. This was not a drill. This was not a conspiracy. This was one curious man who ignored one simple warning and set off a chain of events that terrorized hundreds of innocent people who had nothing to do with his decision. Landfills are not adventures. Contaminated zones are not content opportunities. And warnings from locals who actually know the land are not suggestions. Leo paid the ultimate price for ignoring that. So did Miriam. And every single person on that ship lived through something they will never forget. All because of one afternoon near a rubbish dump in Argentina. Next time someone tells you not to go somewhere, maybe just